Hey, what's good, YouTube? I'm Fake Glory here, and I'm gonna actually get you a UU match because I want to try out my UU team, see how it's getting going. So, yeah, we're gonna start the battle in now. Alright, so, yeah, this is versus vsLonewolfakira. Met him on Magnitude stream, so I'm like, hey, I'm gonna battle someone. So I'm gonna start off with Victini because that seemed like the wisest choice, and I totally forgot that he had the acrobatic, that he would lead with it. So he's gonna go for an acrobatics, and that flying gem is gonna boost it up, and that's gonna screw me over quite a bit because it's gonna do a lot more damage, and it just rapes Slowbro. But then I see it's a crit, so I'm like, fuck, because a crit at the start of the game is really not something you want to have. So that automatically tells me that I'm gonna be switching out quite a bit just to restore Slowbro's health. And he's gonna go for another acrobatics, and it's gonna have about 150 base power at this point. Well, not base power, but plus stab and shiz. It's going to be doing quite a bit, but it doesn't do too much because I am a physical harshness at this point. And, well, not at this point, just Donphan is a beast. So, yeah, he's going to go into Emperor Quinn and Kin or something. Nido King. Yeah. And I'm going to set up the rocks at this point, hoping he probably will switch out at this point. Switch out because that basically just tears up his Crobat. And I'm going to switch right into him on top because I was thinking that I can do a bit more with fake out and stuff. I really haven't bothered to try out him on top versus standard pokes, like not defensively orientated. But it does an okay amount. Not something I want to stay in and keep trying, that's for sure. So I'm going to switch out again, and I'm going to below half, and that's not doing very well. And I'm going to go straight to Chansey because I know Chansey can take stuff because Chansey knows what she's doing. Girl, you know what you're doing. Alright, so that's gonna do a decent amount. So that automatically tells me he's Life Orb if I didn't see it before because I'm stupid. And I'm gonna make him switch because, and I predicted that. And I'm gonna go straight for a Toxic, and I'm gonna hit his wall type slash probably spinner. But he's just gonna set up rocks at this point, and I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm stupid. And so yeah, there's all this after shit, and I'm gonna switch right the fuck out, and I'm gonna go into Victini because Victini knows what he's doing too, and he's gonna take the rocks at this point, and that's honestly what I expected because Victini is bad against rocks, which is fairly obvious. But yeah, alright, so I'm gonna U-turn at this point, and I'm gonna go straight into my, what do I go into? Oh, I go into my Slowbro. That's what I do. Yeah, I go into Slowbro because Slowbro can also switch the fuck out, and he could get more health, and he's gonna rapid spin, and I ain't gonna do shit because rapid spin is a horrible move if you're trying to actually hurt someone. And so here I was thinking either I could slack off or I can go for a Scald, and so I was hoping he would actually like switch out into some, like, possibly his more offensive folks. But no, he's just gonna kill himself off, and he's not even gonna spin away the rock. Wait, never mind, he already did. I'm stupid. So, yeah. So I am gonna have to switch out even more because I took this stupid path, and I did not slack off. So I'm gonna switch out after I see the Emperor Kin again, and that means I'm gonna go into Chansey because Chansey knows what she's doing, because, you know. So that her prowl's coming my way, I'm like, Chansey could take that. Chansey could beat your ass if she wanted to. And I'm going to set up a wish because I know what I'm doing, and he's going to switch right the fuck out into OK. And OK got nothing on me because, again, Chansey is a boss. Though I'm going to switch out because I want some wish support on my health pool because he's at a fairly high amount of health. But after this crunch, he'll be like below half or so, I think. Yeah, that does an okay amount, seeing as it's about 120 power. That includes the stab. So I'm gonna get my sturdy back because I'm like, what? I got my swagger back. And he's gonna go into Macro, and I'm just gonna set up the stealth rocks. And here I knew I had a choice. I could either rapid spin to get my rocks out of the way. I mean, his rocks out of my field, since he can't even set up anymore, or I can EQ because I did expect the Nido King at this point. And I go for the rapid spin because, again, I'm playing like a fool. So that is gonna fuck me over. And so yeah. And at this point I was hoping he'd at least try to predict or something. I mean, honestly, he hasn't really predicted at all this match, so I was hoping he'd predict at this point. Predict my Chansey or any other poke. But now it just goes for the ice beam, and that means I'm not going to be able to EQ and get this thing out of the way. And now I'm going to go to Victini because Victini can take this thing out, and I'm just going to go for the safe Zen Head, but because that does a fairly large amount on anything he has, seeing as the clay doll is now out of the way. So yeah, that's going to be a KO'd Nito King. And so he's going to go into Tony the Flygon, because Tony the Flygon, yeah. And I actually just got that right now. I was wondering what during the entire match, what the hell is this? And this U-turn is going to tell me whether it is Scarf or Band. And so if you've seen that damage, it's obviously Scarf. So yeah, that's cool. And he's going to go straight into his guy. And I'm going to switch out into my Galvantula, because Galvantula can take a Horn Leech, and he can take it fairly well, but apparently not, because this Horn Leech just keeps going and going. It stops at 75. I'm like, what are you doing? And I'm about to beat the shit out of Super. I'm like, oh, it's a crit. That bitch. I'm about to kill him. And then I'm going to go for a Bug Buzz, because a Bug Buzz is going to do a decent amount on anything he has, except Crobat, which I know he doesn't want to switch. And I get a crit. I don't think that matters, because I am Life Orb, and that's about a lot. So that is enough to KO. And I know here he's going to want to go for a Sucker Punch and try to get that Moxa boost. So I'm going to switch out into my Hitmontop, because I know I have the Fake Out. And the Fake Out is going to be good. And I'm going to go for a Fake Out now. And that's going to do a decent amount, because Fake Out is for Boss Activity. And he's going to go for a Flinch, because he sucks. And I'm going to go for a Mach Punch at this point. I thought I'd outspeed for some reason. I need to get a lot of damage on me, because even though it's resisted, he gets a decent amount. And I'm going to take myself out with Rico at this point. And so yeah, that's going to be good. And so I'm going to think he's going to send out Tony Dancer. But not really. I'm going to send out Slowbro, because Slowbro got it going on. He's going to U-turn, and I predict this like a champ, and I know I could take these fairly well. And sorry for the lag, because I was watching Magnitude stream during this. So that's going to be laggy, and I go for a Psychic, and I know these things don't have the Sash no more, because it had the Stealth Rocks, and that's going to be able to KO, because KOing is a part of life. And I know I have enough health here so that I could take one of anything he wants to dish out. And so yeah, I'm in a good position at this point, and I'm just going to slack off, seeing what he'll do, knowing I could take it. And that EQ does shit for damage, so yeah, I'm going to slack off, and that's going to bring me up to almost near full. But that's okay, because Knock installed, and he'll be able to get hurt and possibly burned. So yeah, that's looking good for me. And that Scald's gonna hit, and it's gonna get a crit. Look at this, look at this. Oh, look at all that taste of damage. And so yeah, but I don't get the burn. But either way, that's gonna be a good game. So yes, comment, like, and subscribe.